Welcome to Open World Survival Podcast, episode 29. I'm domognarigato with Godpile, KevDirect, Mystic Fox, and Patty90X. How's everybody doing?
Fine.
Doing well.
Yeah.
Can't complain. It's fucking hot. My power bill was fucking through the goddamn roof. But other than that, I'm great.
Rant out of nowhere. KevDirect throwing rants like Randy Orton throws RKOs, man.
I'm curious what you consider as through the roof as a single person.
That's true.
Living in a I don't know how big your townhouse is, but a townhouse.
And do you share walls on both sides?
I do.
That
so
probably helps.
I'm lucky in that respect. It does. It absolutely does. No, I 100%. So yeah, I mean, in that respect, especially in the winter, I don't even have to run the heat. I just, nice. I'm good to go.
Mooch off of other people's sweaty asses.
I feel like I probably have it the worst. I got a big old house that's just a sieve.
Drafty, yeah.
But yeah, at least for me, my power bills are typically between 85 and 100. So,
oh, wham, boo hoo.
I know. But at least now, it is literally 150 plus.
Oof.
Oh no, that's like half of what mine is.
Yeah, I was gonna say I think mine was approaching 300 last month.
Yeah. However, Domo, I mean, I'd imagine yours is about to drop quite precipitously with the nest being empty.
Oh, we'll see, man. We'll see. Like,
okay.
I think it's mostly the heating and cooling of the house is what costs the most.
Yeah.
So I mean, especially with a 2-story house, it's.
Oh yeah, the upstairs also is just like not efficiently heated or cooled.
That was my life growing up.
But before I forget, could anyone identify the intro sound? Because I totally skipped it last episode. Episode 28. I just played it, started talking about stuff, never went back to it. Last episode 28. It was the original Xbox startup sound. Does anyone know the one I played today?
Can you play it one more time?
Relevant to today's topic.
Yeah, SNES Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past.
Yes, dang, nailed it. Killed it. It is exactly that.
Do the other Zelda games have a similar sound?
I think so. I think just like either higher quality for newer systems, right?
Yeah, I mean, there's usually some music, but it's usually different. I don't think they use the same thing.
Because I was able to pinpoint that was definitely a Zelda game, even though I didn't play Zelda games. And I definitely didn't play an SNES Zelda game. So
good one.
I'm assuming the other ones must be similar because I was able to pinpoint that one. To the type, the Zelda game in general.
I wasn't sure if it was Zelda or Kirby.
Okay. I did want to get to one story before we start the draft. As you can tell, we're going to draft today. That's what's up on the screen. On last episode, we talked about college moving stories, college roommate stories, college life stories, and I forgot kind of a big one. I had a secret roommate for an entire year of college. And yeah, it just slipped my mind. So the situation was, I ended up rooming with somebody from high school. We weren't really friends in high school. We kind of had class together, but we didn't really talk to each other. Both found out we were going to the same school. He seemed normal. I was going to be the weird roommate 100% of the time in that partnership. Mentioned it. I was probably a bad roommate. But our other friend from high school ended up living with another guy from our high school. And at the end of freshman year, this friend was working in a computer lab, doing programming stuff, coding stuff or whatever, and finished his assignment and then printed something out and then throws it in the trash. Behind him comes some fucking rat, takes his code out of the trash can, copies it, doesn't change it enough, and they both get busted for cheating.
Nice. Oh.
My friend had to go before a board at the college and Like, he went to the computer lab. He got the security camera footage where he just drops his paper in the trash. This asshole he never met, never saw, walks by like a minute or two later, takes it out. And he's like, I have no fucking clue who this guy is. Like, anyway, I think the other guy might have got expelled, but my friend couldn't go to the school for a year.
What the fuck?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Got really fucking punished. Anyway, he did not want to tell his dad this because despite the situation, he just knew his dad was gonna not like it, was going to be very mad. His dad being a chief warrant officer, probably would not have accepted any excuse. Like, I don't know, maybe it would have been like, well, you shouldn't have disposed of your trash like that, blah, blah, blah. Who knows? So instead of telling his dad, moves back to college with me and my actual roommate and is just like, can I live with you guys? So we just had somebody off the books living with us for an entire year of school. Because we had we brought up like nice, like lazy boy recliners and had them in the dorm. And we're like, like I said, super badass. So he just like slept in one of those and he would kind of like slink around the suite whenever like people were in class and, try not to be seen too much. And he was doing online classes at like probably a community college to stay on track with his studies. And we did this for a whole year. Never got caught, never got busted. I never really thought about it. I was just like, oh yeah, that's just my bro, like, couch surfing. Thinking about it as a parent, if I found out my kid was doing this, I would lose my shit because I'd be like, you're at risk of getting expelled too, idiot. But yeah,
gotta live a little.
Yeah, he graduated with 2 degrees, after a year. I don't know. I don't even think I should call it probation because he kind of got super screwed. Like, all these people on this board saw the security camera video and were still like, nope,
yeah,
you're out for a year. Fuck you. So
that's such horse shit. Godly.
Yeah, we felt pretty bad for him. Another good thing from that, like, we would play poker, like online poker, and like online poker tournaments. That was very popular at the time. I don't know if that's still popular amongst college kids, but because we were all in the same room, we would play these big tournaments and just try and like survive until 2 or all 3 of us were at the same virtual tables, and then we would just be like, okay, what do you got? Okay, what do you got? Okay. And just collude and, use a little bit more information for like statistics. Okay, well, oh, nope, you got the card I need. Nope, I'm out full. Yeah. So good times. I would hate it if my kid did that, but I also can't really say too much. But yeah, that's just a story. I remember, I called it. I knew I was going to remember a story after we finished the last episode. But yeah, let's move on to the main topic. Before everybody hopped on, I was telling Kev I'm really glad he could make it tonight. There was doubt if he would be able to make it because of work. Pat, I know you've had a busy day. There was doubt if you were going to make it. I told Kev if he couldn't make it, just give me his list of draft picks, and I would, go through his draft board. But I was going to completely fuck you. I was going to be like, so Kev gave me his list of draft picks. I'll read those at the end. I'm going to draft dog shit for him instead. But then when he was like, nope, I'm good to go. I was like, well, Pat might not make it. I could totally fuck him. But everybody's here. I'm glad everybody could make it.
Why does Kev keep drafting E.T.? That's not even an SNES game.
Yes, so I mentioned the intro sound was relevant. So this is the Desert Island Super Nintendo Entertainment System game draft. Yeah, I'll read the picks I had for you, Kev, at the end. These could have been Pat's picks as well. But yeah, I'll read them at the end.
I love it.
Maybe I'll give myself one of these because I do have some wiggle room on my list, just as, punishment for my impure thoughts. But yeah, I went back and looked at the last draft we did. This was the draft order for the fictional character team tournament. Godpile, Kev, Pat, Dom, Mystic. We do need to randomize. I looked it up. The Super Nintendo is considered a 4th generation console. So I say we randomize 4 times, if that's cool with everybody.
Yep, I'm good with that.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
That works for me.
So 1. Oh, I wish I could stop there. 2, 3. Mystic, Pat, Godpile, Kev, Dom, last again. And the official order for this draft. Okay, Mystic, Dom, Godpile, Pat, Kev. I think Mystic's first time going first, and I think Kev's first time going last.
I have either been the first or the second, I think, most of the time.
Yeah, you kill every time. Pat kind of hovers in the middle. Mystic has kind of hovered toward the back end. So I'll take this. I'll take this. I'll take this. So Mystic, well, let me just say, I know Kev had a super. Pat, I think you had a super, right?
Yeah, I had one. We just didn't have a whole lot of games for it.
Okay. Godpile, did you have a super?
Oh hell yeah! It's one of my favorite consoles.
Okay. And Mystic, did you have a super?
No, but the Target in my neighborhood had a Super Nintendo.
Oh, okay.
So does that count?
I never had a Super Nintendo. I have probably played a Super Nintendo single-digit times in my entire life.
That's
crazy.
crazy.
Before we get started with Mystic, I will say I tried to come up with like criteria I could draft around. One of those criteria being fucking up your guys' lists. So,
Okay.
So trying to think what you guys might really want and be like, should I just take that? I don't really know anything about that game. I hardly know anything about like Super Nintendo exclusive games. But
I thought if I was before Kev at least once, I thought I might have a chance at a game, but maybe not.
So my considerations were: is it an all-time great? Has it been mentioned on the podcast? Do one of you guys like it? Do I know that for a fact? Have I played it on a different system, or have I never played it? So those are my 5 criteria I was trying to work with. Just as the person who has the least Super Nintendo experience. So yeah, this draft was all about me just fucking people up because I don't know anything about the system.
I've mentioned quite a few SNES games on the pod. So this was something I kind of was like, man, I need to try and figure out something I haven't talked about. But it's tough because I've mentioned, most of my favorites already.
But Mystic, if you want to get it kicked off, as always, I have no idea what direction Mystic will go in.
Yep.
Well, I, looked at the list and, started trying to find ones that I actually recognized. Since,
You just had to play whatever was in Target, I guess, right?
Right. Yeah, I was like, okay, which one do I remember that was playing whatever time we happened to go to Target and I was able to play? So this one I actually do remember playing. The other one's not really so much. I'm going to pick Super Mario World.
Okay.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Launch title.
We're going to take him first.
Right. Launch title. I did look at a lot of lists and I watched quite a few videos. I think the highest I saw this was number 1. I think the lowest I saw this on any list was number 10. So a top 10 game, no matter what I looked at. Excellent pick.
It's a classic that holds up to this day.
Right. Yeah, that was a big thing, like in everything I saw, that it still holds up, still playable, fun. Okay. With my first pick, I think I'm going to take a game that satisfies 4 out of my 5 criteria. Considered an all-time great, has been mentioned. I know for a fact at least one of you likes it. I think it's possible 2 or 3 of you like it, and I have never played this game. I have played the sequel to this game. I really liked the sequel, and most people say the original is better.
I hate you.
You are the one I know for a fact likes this game. I've been very curious about this game. I'm going to take Chrono Trigger.
Yeah.
I hope a typhoon drowns your island down. I hope you get washed away to sea, you motherfucker.
Yeah, I think the lowest I've seen this on any list is like 3rd. This is like sort of a consensus top 3 game at everything I looked at. So,
To be honest, I
piqued
thought
my curiosity.
Sorry, I thought you were ending there. My apologies.
You're good.
But no, I thought it would get to Pat, and Pat would pluck Chrono Trigger, and I would have to wish Pat ill
That's why
tidings. But
That's why I said I thought if I got ahead of Kev, then I'd be good.
I do
Okay.
really love the sequel. I mean, I thought Chrono Cross was a great game. I had so much fun with it. So yeah, 2 birds with 1 stone.
See, Dom, I had it on my list for the same reason. Like, I recognize it. I've never played it. I know it's supposed to be iconic. I was like, if I get a chance, I'll take it from somebody.
Dude, that would have been even better because you would have fucked 3 people in that video. Godpile, you're next.
Man, with you playing the heel, this is tough. What are you gonna target?
I think you know what I'm targeting.
Well, I don't. I've mentioned so many games. Like, what games have I mentioned that other people also might go for? Because I feel like you wanna hurt as many as you can. Let's go with. Not sure how popular it is amongst the group. Let's go with Kirby Superstar.
Okay.
Ooh, good one. I'd forgotten about that.
Yeah, Kirby Superstar was a blast. I did not have it for Super Nintendo, but when I played it later on, completely legally, I regretted not having this game, and it was just like, man, what didn't attract me about a little pink circle? Why didn't I try those games? But man, great game.
It was on my list too. It's just a one that I recognized.
Good.
I see it stylized like that on this list. Kirby Superstar. Okay.
He usually is kind of under the radar. I mean, he's had some staying power, and he's had some really good games, across the years.
Kirby games are fun.
Yeah, they're so much fun. And I remember, in college, when you guys would beat up on me, you wouldn't even beat up on me. Like, you would ignore me when we played Smash. Because I was completely not a threat. I had discovered how much I liked Kirby games at that point, mainly Superstar and Dream World. And I remember just because you guys would ignore me, I would just choose Kirby and I'd just kind of float around.
Nice.
I couldn't do anything. The second I try and get in the fight, you guys would just blast me. It's just like, okay.
The great thing about Kirby, I feel like Kirby has a shot with every new generation because he's just so cute. He's just so cute. Like, little kids love cutesy things. So every new generation sees just this round, chubby pink dude, and they're like, "Oh yeah, that's great. I love that." Pat,
So, Grimes, that was your handicap character, wasn't it, in Smash? When you were like, you wanted to give us a chance to say, you know what, I'll be Kirby.
Yeah, because I sucked with him, man. I mean, I understand what he's supposed to do. It could not wrap around my tiny little brain on how to make it come to fruition. But yeah. I mean, but ultimately,
Kirby-like brain.
Well put. You're not wrong.
That brings us to Pat, who I have already made into an enemy.
Yeah. So I think for my first pick, since I don't have Chrono Trigger, that was going to be my first one. I'm going to go with another super classic from SNES, although I have never played it, and I'm going to go with Earthbound.
Son of a bitch. All right, here's what I told myself. I was like, okay, Pat's going to pick A Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past. That's what he's going to grab. Earthbound,
I've played
I'm
that
grab
like
that.
100 times. Why am I going to take that to a desert island?
I hope you get washed out to sea too, Pat. Oh, God, smashed right underneath my nose. Okay, I'm sorry. Please continue, Patrick.
It's a classic. I've never played it. Everybody says it's great. So, if I'm spending time on a desert island, why not take that time to enjoy a classic?
This is the one. Let me look up the box art. I feel like this was one I would pick it up in Video City almost every time I'd look at it. But the box, exactly. That box art, I was like, what is this? And then I'd flip it over and look at the little images and was just like, man, I don't know about this. And so I don't think I ever rented it. I don't think I played this until college either. and I did not get far. I don't know what my first RPG that I really sunk my teeth in was, but it might have been like Fallout 3. Like,
Yeah, you've said that before on the
I
pod.
never really messed with RPGs like early on. I was just like, what am I doing?
Well, that brings us to Kev, and karma is really taking a bat to the back of your head after really good draft positions every time. I think you have been robbed.
I really deserve it.
You have been robbed twice already. Kev has lost his picks
3
1
times.
and 1. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Super Mario as well?
Yeah. I mean, because my thinking was, everybody played Super Mario World, that owned a Super Nintendo, and so I thought that would fly underneath the radar. I knew Chrono Trigger was at risk. I had no idea anybody was going to snatch up Earthbound. Earthbound was literally going to be my pick. Like, that was literally going to be my pick, because I was like, yeah, Pat's going to grab A Link to the Past, and then, you know what? I'm just going to snatch up Earthbound like the genius I am.
I think we had like 3 games for the SNES, and A Link to the Past was one of them. So like I played it all the time. Like,
I gotcha.
Well, what are you going to take instead?
Oh man. You know what? Since we're on a kind of a RPG run here, here in the first quarter, I'll go ahead. I'm gonna snatch up Super Mario RPG.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I did think about that.
Yeah. We'll go ahead and lock that one up. It's well regarded. I don't think it's in the same classic tier as Chrono Trigger, but I would imagine if there's the tier 2 or the tier 1A classics for the RPGs for the system, Super Mario RPG would definitely be up there.
This list I have pulled up has it as number 6 of all the games on the SNES. So I mean, this list,
so, I mean, it's
especially gives it its respect. You also have the next pick, Kev. So you get back to back.
I do. This is tough because I have a pretty extensive list, and of that list, a good back half of it is games that I've never owned that have always intrigued me, but I never got a chance to play, or like I never thought to emulate them. But I'm going to stick with what I know, and we're going to go from RPG. I'm going to try and stay well-rounded. We're going to go from RPG to classic Capcom action, one of my favorite SNES games, and we're going to go with X-Men Mutant Apocalypse.
Okay. All right.
Again, nothing more really to say. It's one of the better X-Men games of the 16-bit era. You have the 2 Genesis games, which are well regarded, and then on the Super Nintendo, this one was the best one out of the 4 or 5 that are available. And classic Capcom action. You got your 5 heroes, and you have your bespoke levels, kind of in the vein of Mega Man in a sense. And you just battle through them, and you got all the cameos. You got that perfect Capcom 16-bit aesthetic art, and that classic Capcom music. You really can't go wrong with it.
Yep. I mean, I liked the Genesis X-Men game. So yeah. I think I always was curious about this one because I think this one had better box art. But
the Genesis, I remember loving the box art for the Genesis X-Men games. The Mutant Apocalypse box art was really good. I do remember the others though. The other X-Men games in the Super Nintendo, like Arcade's Revenge. The cover art was pretty. I don't want to say bad, but it wasn't great. Wolverine's Revenge or something like that. That also wasn't. The box art wasn't good, and I remember that one getting bad reviews. I want to say there's another X-Men game. I can't really remember, but yeah. Great box art on those 3, the 2 Genesis and Mutant Apocalypse, and all 3 of those are great games.
Very cool. Good pick. Pat, your next pick.
I think I'm going to go with a platformer, and I'm going to go Donkey Kong Country 2.
Ooh, okay. Yeah.
Diddy Conquest, or Diddy's Conquest. And yeah, that is actually, I don't remember if we had that game, but I remember playing it a lot. So we either had it or we rented it quite a bit. And yeah, it was always fun. It was something that was, was replayable. I didn't get too tired of playing it, but it was also challenging as well.
Yeah, I had both. I had the first 2, and I played the first one more, but The second one was really good.
Yeah.
In researching the lists, there's definitely, it seems contentious as to which one is better.
Yeah, I was going to say most things I saw said this is the better game. It's close, but like most things said this was better. I've not played any of them. Somewhat of a slightly unfortunate title nowadays, Diddy's Conquest, you know. But, but still, good pick, good pick. That brings us to Godpile. Can I dodge one more steal from Godpile?
Man, I don't know what you're gunning for. I was surprised in coming up with my list how many sports games I had on here. Because I don't consider myself a sports game guy, but I definitely. Which one do I take though? Let's go with NHL 94.
Ah! NHL 94. That was the one I was going to get.
By the end of this podcast, the friendships are going to be canceled.
Because, I played NHL on the Genesis.
That's right. Okay, yeah.
God.
Yeah, that's a great game. I don't know if I played that more or World Cup USA 94, but NHL 94, I think just because you could like make your team, make your characters like that, which I mean, it's not like you could actually customize anything. You just name characters. But I think that kind of pushes it over the edge to where I don't know if I played it more than World Cup, but I might have just because I liked, you know, like the fact that Kramer was my enforcer. Like so anytime I'm getting in fights, it was almost always with Cosmo Kramer. Like it's just ridiculous stuff like that it holds a special spot in my heart.
Damn.
Okay.
So I did not.
It's kind of the opposite for me.
Mm-hmm. Pretty cool.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt, Domo.
No, I was just gonna say I did not dodge the one more steal. Go ahead, Kev. What were you say?
Oh yeah, no, I just riffing off of what Godpod said. I looking at my list, I'm kind of surprised. I only have 2 sports games on my list. Looking over the list earlier, that did kind of stand out, the lack of sports games.
Okay.
But
you were
I'm
the
not gonna
all
reveal the other
sports
one.
game. You were the all sports games guy on the NES
That's right.
draft. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have 4 if you count a certain type of game, which I'm surprised no one's taken yet, honestly. I thought it would go kind of early.
Oh, I don't even know what you're talking about.
We'll find out, I guess.
Yeah. Coming up to me, I'm going to have to alter my list a little bit because I'm not getting NHL 94. This is another game. I don't know if this game specifically has been mentioned on the podcast, but I know like this franchise has been mentioned. I've never played this game. I don't think I've played any games in this franchise actually. But a very highly rated game on the Super Nintendo. I'm going to take Super Metroid.
Oh, I hate your guts.
I didn't want to go, in these drafts, I like to get various sort of genres. So I got the RPG, Super Metroid. I mean, what is that considered? Like there's no, what do they say? Metroidvania, if there's no Super Metroid. So it's this like sort of faster paced. I mean, I wouldn't say like shoot 'em up or anything, but like what kind of category is that game in?
I would say it's a
platformer,
a platforming
platformer?
action adventure. Yeah.
Okay. But yeah, I saw some stuff about it. Doing some research. It looks cool.
Any of the Metroids. I'd see the ads in comics, and it was always like, oh, that character looks cool. But I never owned a Metroid game.
And I never did until the GameCube. And I liked Metroid Prime so much, I went back and emulated Super Metroid. And really enjoyed it.
Very cool. That takes us to Mystic. 2 picks in a row.
See, I was not shocked at all by the amount of sports games on my list, that number being 0. But I will pick this game. I mean, obviously, I did not play this game on the Super Nintendo. I believe I played this game in the arcade. So I'm going to pick Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Turtles in Time.
It's a good one. I did not have this on my list. I had a different beat 'em up on my list.
Yeah, this was also just top tier on most things I saw.
I hope a crab pinches your wiener, sir.
See, like the TMNT games, I just think of them as like multiplayer games, and like by myself on an island, I'm like, I don't know.
That's probably one of the better ones, though, whether solo or with some buds. I mean, it's that good. That's another one that holds up, guys. If we need a game night, we jump in Turtles in Time.
Yeah, I'm playing with, like, hey, I recognize this title. Oh, hey, I think I actually played this in the arcade before. Yeah, I'll pick this one.
Cool. You got another pick.
I had Chrono Trigger just because it's familiar I recognize the name, and it's an RPG, so you can just dump time into an RPG. So I saw another one that I recognize, so I'm going to pick this one. Secret of Mana. It's like, never played it, not entirely sure I've ever even seen gameplay of it. But it's just like, I recognize the name, and it's just one of those games that I know it's one of the games you can just dump hours into.
Very cool. Has anyone played this?
Nope.
I don't think Video City had it either, but I do think anytime I'd go to Kmart, I think I'd see it at Kmart, and I'd always kind of be like, oh, that's nice box art. And then I'd look at the back and just be like,
reading? Nah.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't know what this is.
Well,
it is 3 players, so if we get a cord to another island.
Good picks so far. I feel like we're really picking a lot in that sort of top tier of games. I'm going to shy away from that a little bit, and I'm going to go with a game that has been mentioned on the podcast. I know one of you likes it, at least. I like it as well. I have played it on a different system. Super nostalgic for me. I would like to play it on the Super because then I could play with some characters that were not available on the Sega Genesis. I'm going to take WWF Royal Rumble.
Another one I got to cross out.
Oh, shit. I didn't know if people would be going to this sort of game. But yes, I played this a lot on the Genesis. It's on the Super. It has some, we even put that in the Discord back in the day when it came up on the pod. Slightly different lineup of characters on the different systems. So yes, I would take WWF Royal Rumble. I think I could even just set it up where I'm not playing and I could just watch the guys duke it out. Kind of like Godpile was talking about watching WCW on YouTube.
Well, you can just simulate matches in that?
I can't remember fully, but like I thought I could just start a match and not select just have like CPU versus CPU. I could be wrong. I mean, I haven't played this game in probably 30 years, but I don't know. That seems familiar to me. I could be totally wrong.
That's funny.
So
yeah, I don't know. I don't remember. I if that was a thing, I don't remember which. I feel like I did have one WWF game on SNES. I can't remember what, but I bet it's so funny now that watching someone game is such a normal thing. I bet back then I would be like, why is that even an option? Like, if that was an option, I'd be like, that's the stupidest thing. Watching a video game? It's stupid as hell.
But what's your next pick? Godpile, you're up next.
It's tough. I feel like I need a beat 'em up, maybe. It's a beat 'em up I never beat, and I loved it. Would always come back to it. Never beat it though. Let's go with Batman Returns.
Oh yeah, I kept seeing this on things I was watching. Yeah, this game looks cool too.
Yeah, it looks great. I don't really remember if it had good music. I think it was decent, but that doesn't stick in my mind. Whether it had a good soundtrack going.
Cool.
Oh man, do I need to pick a soundtrack game next?
Well, we're coming up
I
on
mean,
Pat.
Kirby usually has pretty good music.
I can't remember it though. It's not one that like takes me back as far as the music goes.
And Pat, your next pick.
I got a few that I'm trying to decide between. I already have a platformer with Donkey Kong. I'm gonna go with a sports game.
Ooh.
Although, again, never played it on SNES. Played it on Genesis. Weirdly enough, even though I didn't have a Genesis. My cousin did, so go over to his house and play this game over there. And that would be NBA Jam.
Oh yeah.
Okay, now we gotta clarify. You're just talking the original?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Good pick.
Oh my goodness. I would which it's on my list. I had NBA Jam Tournament Edition on my list.
It's two different games. You can still pick it.
That's true.
Yeah, I liked NBA Jam. I think I only ever played this in arcade though. Good pick.
I would. This is one that would get rented regularly. Sometimes, at my house. Sometimes if I was, a sleepover with a friend or something, and we went to Video City, it might get picked up. Because it's just one of those games you just play it over and over and over.
Yeah. Which is, I'm not a huge NBA or basketball fan or anything, so but that game was fun. I enjoyed it.
Good pick. I like it. Good memories, good arcade memories with NBA Jam. That brings us to Kev. You have 2 picks in a row, and like with the NES game draft, the option does exist to take one accessory.
True. I mean, I'm going to be honest with you. Very late in and I forget how it came into the household, but in my home, there was the Super Scope 6, and there was Battle Clash, where you shot the robots. But the Super Scope that we had didn't function really well. I don't think it functioned as well as it should have. And so I was never really able to play or really use it or get much out of it. So I'm saying that just give you a little history. I'm going to forego the accessory. My final 2 picks, we're trying to stay pretty grounded here. We got our RPG, we got our action beat 'em up platformer type game. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to snatch up for my first pick a game that I have not played. I played its sequels. It was released here in the U.S. Did not do very well. Did better over in Japan. It's a tactical RPG, and I've mentioned on the podcast before, and you guys, I really enjoyed its Nintendo 64 iteration as well as its PSP iteration, and then it was recently remastered and released on all consoles and Steam. But for pick number 3, I'm going to go with Ogre Battle: March of the Black Queen. Again, this one I've never played, but from everything I know about it, it's much in the same vein as Ogre Battle 64, and then Tactics Ogre on the PlayStation and PSP and all that other good stuff.
I did consider drafting this just because I know you like Ogre Battle.
Yeah, okay, good. I got to it before. Since you're playing the trolls, since you and Mystic are playing the trolls, I'm glad I got one out of it. So I'm going to keep to that. For my last pick, we're going to go back to the pool of games that I've owned and played. And this is a tough one because you do have to take in consideration, you do have this list of games that you played or you've owned and you like all of them. They're on your list. I part of me wants to take Front Mission, and you guys know I love that. However, it was never released in English on the Super NES, and I didn't play it until we got to college and I emulated it. So I'd be sitting there trying to play it in Japanese, even though I know the story and the characters very well. That I don't think that would be very fun. So we're going to leave that on the table. There are a lot here. I think for the value in terms of keeping me occupied on my desert island, and just for the novelty and fun it brings, for my fourth and final game of this draft, and I have a plethora of honorable mentions should we want to go that route after we're done. But for the last one, I'm going to go with Zombies Ate My Neighbors.
Oh, okay.
You're getting a huge game. It's action exploration. You got to find I guess your neighbors that you have to save. You have to find keys, and you got to battle all these wacky monsters. So it's kind of a zany game, but it's a lot of fun. It's well done. Yeah, I forget I think the kids that you got Zeke and his sister Zeke and Ash or something like that. But they're the quintessential like 90s kids, that whole look. And the game had some catchy tunes. And nothing, at the level of a Chrono Trigger or an Earthbound or anything of that nature. But in terms of the total package, I think you have something really great there.
I did consider drafting this for you because what I saw is that it gets insanely difficult at a certain point.
Yeah.
And so they described it like the like increase in difficulty after like level 10 or whatever is just like maddening. And so I was like, oh man, I ended up not putting it on the troll picks for you, but yeah, that would have been funny if you ended up picking that and I was going to give you that as like a shit game.
I mean, you're not wrong. Me and my sister never got, me and my youngest sister never got far in the game at all. And that does sound about right. Around that 10th level, things just ramp up. But I mean, for the value, hey, maybe I stick it through and get good, or maybe I just throw it into the ocean.
Yeah, very highly rated game, but people recognize that it's just too hard. Pat, your final pick. Will you take an accessory? Will you take a fourth game?
I'm going to take a fourth game.
Okay.
And I think for this one, I don't know if anybody else would have picked this. This is my fourth one. This is something you can sink hours into. You can restart, change up what you're doing. There's probably different scenarios. I've never played this, but I've played later versions of this. And I'm going to choose Sim City.
Oh, I was looking at this just now. And I was considering Sim City. Good pick. Yeah, I mean, if you got nothing but time, great pick, I think. Godpile, will you be the first accessory?
I'm gonna take the Super Game Boy. I have no Game Boy games, but
I was researching accessories for the Super, and yeah, there didn't seem to be as many or like ones that seemed as interesting as the ones that were on the NES. So
you're gonna take the mouse.
Yeah, the mouse. Well, that wouldn't be bad if you took SimCity. You could take the mouse.
I had a Super Game Boy, but I didn't have many Game Boy games. It was so dumb that I had this, and so it's pretty much I'd use it for Tetris. I mean, that's how ridiculous it was having a Super Game Boy when you have like 3 or 4 Game Boy games. So it was either the Tetris game or the boxing game that I had on Game Boy. It was the only time it got any use. Like, I'm tempted just because, like, not knowing if I have a good soundtrack game. It's a game I've mentioned before. Like, I'm tempted to take this. It's also a different game type than I have on my list. But I think I'm going to kind of join you guys with picking a game I've never played and poking around on different lists. I saw this. It's also, I mean, if we're literally on a desert island, it's kind of a ridiculous pick. But I'm going to go with Uncharted Waters New Horizons. Game I've never heard of, never played, know nothing about, really. Except the little bit that I, looked at it, it seems like it has quite a bit of playability and kind of never ending, where you're it looked like a game where you're kind of like both a business, like you're running a ship, but you're also like traveling around doing stuff. So it's like, I don't know, like Oregon Trail is kind of like what I was thinking,
Hmm.
but you're on the waters. But then there's also lots of options of like what you're gonna do. Are you gonna become a pirate? Are you, you're like, yeah. It seemed interesting. Never heard of it. I was just like, okay, this seems kind of cool.
Also on the Genesis, from what I'm seeing. So, okay.
It made me want to, try and find a way to play it.
Cool. Good pick. With my last pick, I'm also not taking an accessory. I was worried it could be possible you might take my last pick. You have mentioned this game, I believe, on the podcast before. And my thinking here is if even your dad, Godpile, likes this game, it's probably a pretty good time. I'm going to take Pilot Wings.
Oh man!
Okay. Yeah.
Never played
Yeah.
it. Never heard of it before Godpile mentioned it. But yeah, it's definitely different than any of the other. You know, I got an RPG, I got Super Metroid, I got the WWF can kind of satisfy even like a fighting game to an extent, not necessarily like Street Fighter or anything, but wrestling. And so yeah, a flight sim that's not gonna make me want to throw my controller like Top Gun. So I'm gonna take Pilot Wings. And that brings us to our final pick. Mystic, are you going to take the only accessory of the draft?
No. I'm going to pick one. I have played this game, but or a version of this game, but in the future, non-Super Nintendo. I'm going to pick Harvest Moon. I liked the game version that I played. I was like, I'll pick this one.
Mm-hmm.
I've not heard of this. I didn't even see anything about this while doing some research, but it's top 40 on this list I got in front of me. So yeah, it's in there. Cool. Good pick. That concludes the Desert Island Super Nintendo Entertainment System game draft. Mystic has taken Super Mario World, TMNT 4, Turtles in Time, Secret of Mana, and Harvest Moon. I snatched Chrono Trigger. I got Super Metroid, WWF Royal Rumble, and Pilot Wings. Godpile with Kirby Superstar, NHL 94, still hurts. Batman Returns, and Uncharted Waters New Horizons. Pat, Earthbound, Donkey Kong Country 2, Diddy's Kong Quest, NBA Jam, love that game, and Sim City, another really good pick. And Kev, Super Mario RPG, X-Men Mutant Apocalypse, Ogre Battle, March of the Black Queen, and Zombies Ate My Neighbors. Before we get to anyone's honorable mentions, I would like to mention the games I was going to draft for Kev or Pat if they couldn't be here. The list was originally created for Kev, so the first pick was going to be Bill Lambier's Combat Basketball.
That's my honorable mention.
Okay. so I ended up picking things that maybe he would have wanted anyway.
I know it's not a great game. I know it's not a good game, but I have so much nostalgia from it. Oh man, yeah. Sorry.
It just made me chuckle thinking like, oh yeah, he thinks he's gonna be opening like some some Zelda and Super Mario, and then he gets Bill Lambier's Combat Basketball. The RPG on this list is called The Seventh Saga. Have you heard of this? Has anyone heard of this? I guess it's actually, but the North American release. I guess the Japanese release is like, kind of fine. It's RPG. It's okay. But for some reason, when they released it in North America, they made all the enemies stronger and nerfed the experience. So it just becomes like this slog.
Just torture me on this desert island.
Yeah. Another game known to be very difficult, Battletoads in Battle Maniacs. And continuing with the impossibly difficult Super Ghouls and Ghosts. So.
Oh my god. Yeah, you straight torture me.
I did have one nice game on this list in case, I couldn't see any of those being picked, but then I did include a game I'd never heard of. I think it's like a Super Famicom, but it's in English, I guess. I don't know. I just saw it somewhere. It's called Macross Scrambled Valkyrie, because I know you like Macross. So.
Oh yeah, I've never played those. There was a number of Macross games for Super Nintendo or I should say Super Famicom and PlayStation over in Japan. They never made it over here. Was that one of the ones that got the bad reviews or?
I don't. I mean, I saw this on something, and I can't remember. I watched a ton of freaking videos about Super Nintendo because I didn't know anything. I'm not sure if this is one that you could actually play on the Super Nintendo or something, but I mean, I didn't see like bad reviews for it.
Okay, gotcha.
But yeah, those are
okay. Well, thank you for only torturing me a little.
Yeah. I guess you would have opened it and saw Bill Bears and be like, "Fuck yeah!" But yeah, if you want to get if you want to get to your honorable mentions.
Yeah, I mean that Bill Lambert's Combat Basketball was going to be my honorable mention strictly for those reasons. Like it's one of those. I know it's not a good game. I know it's not a great game, but it was one of the games that I just played the shit out of. And I've told the story of how I got it on this podcast before. But yeah, just one of those. Just pure personal nostalgia on my part.
Anyone else have any other honorable mentions?
I mean, I mentioned World Cup US '94. Definitely was one I put a ton of hours into. I'm really surprised no one took Super Mario Kart. That was
true.
on my list.
No, nobody took Legend of Zelda either. We're gonna get dragged when this podcast comes out because nobody took A Link to the Past.
And then,
like I said, I played it so much.
Yeah,
right. The person who would probably be most likely to take it has played it out. So, okay.
Yeah.
And then the game I've mentioned before. Love the soundtrack. Phalanx.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah.
Infamous because of its box art. But
I thought you were referring to the one game that like is unpronounceable. Xerxes or Sixers.
Oh, that's NES.
Oh, okay.
I also threw because I mentioned it before. I did have Krusty's Super Fun House on here as well, but I didn't. Yeah. I didn't. That you guys would have had to annihilate my list for me to be like, okay, I'm taking a puzzle game. I guess.
I don't know if we had that game or we rented it or something, but I played that game and it's fun.
Yeah.
I enjoyed playing it.
It has a very, very, very lean, very slight Simpsons skin over it.
Right. Yeah. I remember you telling us
that
about
was what initially, was like, oh, a Simpsons game. And then when you're playing it, it's just like, this doesn't feel like a Simpsons, anything related to Simpsons, but it did have something that would make me put it in every now and then and play it.
All good picks, gentlemen. I respect everybody's lists. Glad everyone could be here. Nobody got the extremely difficult combo I was preparing. After we did the NES game draft, I thought to look up like combo cartridges. I don't even know if that exists after the NES, like for the Super. But if you would have drafted correctly for your regular Nintendo game draft, you could have got like 8 games because some combo cartridges had like 3 games in them.
Well, I considered Super Mario All-Stars.
Yeah, All-Stars. Okay. Yeah, I guess I should have mentioned that because that did. I had that, and even though I had 1 and 3, I don't think I had 2 back in the day. I got 2 like way late. Oh, and so then I was already playing SNES. And when I did end up with All-Stars, I think it was like a birthday gift or something. That's where most of my 2 playing time came in, was on SNES.
So All-Stars is 1, 2, and 3, and like Lost Levels, right?
Lost
Levels, yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah. Okay. Very cool. Yeah. Other than that, I don't really know how many like combo, because there was like Mario Duck Hunt on the NES, but I looked it up, and there were others too that had like, some of them had like 3 games on one cartridge. So.
Huh. I can't even really think of anything else.
Oh, I mean, some of them were games I hadn't heard of. So,
okay.
So yeah, we missed a little opportunity back on the Nintendo game draft with not taking those combo cartridges. But yeah, good lists, everybody. Good draft. SimCity, I was not expecting. I thought that was about to be my last pick, Pat, and then you grabbed it. So I'm like, Pilot Wings is right there too. But yeah, well done, everyone. Well done.
I was going to say, I've already, my honorable mentions Bill Lambier, but This was on my list. If I had a fifth pick, I also wanted to mention this one. Did anybody else ever play with Mario Paint? With the mouse?
Oh.
Yeah.
With the Super Nintendo mouse and Mario Paint?
I had a neighbor who had Mario Paint. I don't remember the mouse. Maybe, did you have to have the mouse?
I don't think so, no.
Yeah, I don't think you had to have it, but it was.
I can't remember if there was a mouse or not, but I do remember
much
a neighbor
easier.
a neighbor having Mario Paint and me being like, "This is amazing," and I only got to play it for like a few minutes. Like it wasn't something I was hanging out with them all the time because they were a bit younger than me. wasn't really people I'd hang out with much, but they had a trampoline,
yeah.
so I would go over there every once in a while because they had a trampoline.
Oh, hell yeah.
But yeah, I do remember playing Mario Paint one time.
Well, until next time, everyone. If you listen to this entire thing, what the hell is wrong with you? We appreciate it, but take care of yourself. Leave a comment. What games would you want to be stuck on a desert island with? Who had the best draft lineup? Yeah, comment, subscribe, watch the other episodes. None of them are good, but they're there. Thanks for listening. Thanks for listening. No matter what, we appreciate it. Have a good one, everyone.
Later.
See ya.